historic moment for professional sports this week. Major League Baseball incorporated the stats for more than 2,000 Negro Leagues players into the MLB record books. The move comes after a 3-year research project to track down and confirm the stats, giving MLB a new career leader for batting average in Josh Gibson.
We all know Josh Gibson had a great career in the Negro Leagues. I mean, he's considered one of the greatest baseball players of all time. But we always consider Josh Gibson a major leaguer anyway. It's just now that he's recognized in the Major League Baseball stats.
That is Josh Gibson's great-grandson reacting to the news. That historic move has significant impact here in Milwaukee through our guest, Mr. Dennis Biddle. For those who don't know, you played in the Negro Leagues, and at the time when you joined at 17 years old, you were the youngest player in the Negro Leagues, now the youngest living player.
Well, in the Library of Congress, I'm the youngest, but there were some more young. So now I say I'm one of the youngest.
How did you feel learning that the statistics that are among yours and among others who played in the Negro Leagues are now incorporated into the Major League stats?
That was a great feeling, Derek. Long overdue, but it was a great feeling. It was something I've been looking forward to for 28 years. I've been working as an advocate for the living players of the Negro League, trying to get benefits for them. But at the same time, those players that made the history in the beginning, those guys were not even being recognized, you know, some of them, but I'm speaking of guys that they didn't write about. Guys that Josh Gibson and Frank and Satchel Paige got their name from. You know, I talk about this all the time. I'm blessed to have been there and have played with and against some of the greatest baseball players of all time. I never played against Josh. He was before me, but I played against some of the players that played with him and against him. And I talked to them, and they said Josh perhaps was one of the greatest hitters, baseballers that were known.
And this took a 3-year research project to get these stats incorporated in, but this has been a life's mission for you to get the recognition and to get the benefits and to make sure that this history is preserved.
Right. Well, I started out, I advocated for the living players to get benefits, the Major League benefits, because I had some help along the way, Major League help. But they set the criteria, you know, 4 years in the Negro League to qualify. And most of those guys was gone, most of them. There was a few left. Those guys did get the pension. I worked to get a pension for them. And then what happened is that every letter I sent to the Major League asking them to do this, I would get a call back saying, we gave you 4 years, you know. So when after the Major League alumni players started getting benefits at 43 days, I felt that now it's time for them to make a change. But I never got a letter back from the Major League saying that they were going to do this. And I asked them since 2 years ago, since you're saying that the Negro League is equal to Major Leagues, the living players that did not get a pension, did not play 4 years, played 3 or more years, 1 or more years, should qualify under the 43-day benefit plan they had. And you know, I was writing my second book there, and I left that open, so I was waiting for the Major Leagues to make an announcement one way or another what they were going to do.
And they did.
So last Wednesday, I got that answer.
You did. Real quickly, for our viewers, you got the nickname, the man who beat the man who beat the man. Yeah. Can you tell us how you got that nickname?
Well, that happened in 1953 in Racine, Wisconsin. I was pitching my second professional baseball game, and I guess a legendary in Memphis, Tennessee. And my second professional game was in Racine, and I was pitching against this legendary pitcher named Gerald Lefty McGinnis. And I didn't know anything about him. I didn't know any of the players But what happened is that I won the game. And Clyde McNeil, one of the players, came over and said, hey, Biddle, you just beat the man that beat the man. And I said, what you talking about? He said, he's one of the very few pitchers to ever beat Satchel Paige. And Satchel is known as the man. So they start calling me the man that beat the man that beat the man.
That's one of
That's how that happened.
one of the great stories, Dennis Biddle. Thank you so much for sharing that history with us. That history continues in the conversation we had with Mr. Biddle earlier this year on the 12 News mobile app. Our Jaron Jordan sat down with him. You can listen to that conversation and hear Dennis Biddle's fondest memory of the Negro Leagues, his favorite pitch, and the moment during that conversation he made us all smile. It's all right now on the 12 News mobile app. Kristen?
Derek, thank you. What an honor to have you.